What is going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Hoops Pod NBA. We are back live for the NBA show. Yes, I did say we were going to recap games 1 and 2, and we are doing that right now. But we're also going to preview games 3 and 4 as we go on. Apologies to the delay, people. That's on my behalf. Um, Augustia and Justin are back. Star-studded panel as always. Big up both of you. Make sure you guys subscribe to Justin's channel. The link is in the chat. It's pinned in the chat, so you guys can see it right there as you join, as you come into the chat. Augustia is back. We're gonna talk about the NBA. I can't lie. I'm feeling good, even though we lost game 2. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling all right. But listen, hopefully it gets better. But what's happening, guys? Everything okay on your side except for outside of basketball as well?
I'm loving the basketball. I don't know about you guys. Wink, wink. I'm
I'm
having a
fine.
blast over here. Look, the
I enjoy
fact is,
one game.
you had your one game. The playoffs have been entertaining. They've lived up to what we've expected. Obviously, I'm waiting for my boy Luca to come back. The Cavs are cooking. The Cavs are playing some very nice basketball. Could go through in four. Who knows? But the Lakers as well. Pleasant surprise. I can't say I'm too surprised. We
I'm
did
not
say
surprised.
we,
I'm
we,
not
we
surprised.
did say if Houston have some injuries, a LeBron alone Lakers side can 100% carry the Lakers to victories. And Houston haven't looked convincing for a long time. But hey, here we are. Lakers looking dominant. They can split one road game. They'll close it out in five, perhaps. Austin Reeves coming back by the end of the series. Luca coming back by the beginning of the next series. Who knows what the ceiling is if the Lakers have everyone fit, firing fresh? God, the ceiling is the championship. But in terms of you guys, the Boston Celtics, yeah, I'm sure you guys, there'll be some nerves. But as we've talked about, game two has been a hiccup for you for a long time. So we'll see what happens. You don't want to give the Sixers edge over too much confidence. That's it. And then apart from that, yeah, I mean, Detroit Pistons and Magic splitting a game, that was a surprise. Obviously, the Blazers equaling the series with the Spurs. Wemby going down with a concussion. Nuggets Wolves have been very, very fun. The Wolves overturning an 18-point deficit with the Nuggets to tie the series. Super impressive. So yeah, we've had some close series for the most part, but the two teams that I want in their respective conferences, Cavs, Lakers, doing what they got to do.
Justin, what's happening on your side, my guy? Everything all good? Feeling better?
Wow, I can't copy. I can't copy everything that Augustia said. God damn it! What? See, this is why he's won 7 championships.
Oh, I love the praise, Justin. This is too much for me. I don't want to sound like a narcissistic egomaniac, but thank you. Anyways, you guys are the 18-time champions. Who am I to speak?
Don't worry, bro. You're wearing green. You can join the party. It's all good. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, the goal is to hit 1K before the World Cup, and I can only do that if you guys can subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Make sure you guys turn your post notification bell on so you don't miss upload, you don't miss a live, you don't miss all the content that's going around this channel. NBA content, slowly grinding as we go throughout the entire playoffs. 14 subs to 600, guys. You already know what to do. It's free to do so. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I'll read out your comments. Make sure you keep it at a respectable ground. Make sure you guys keep it grounded, respectful as always. I will block you if you say disrespectful things to my panelists, because I will not tolerate that. At the end of the day, they've taken time out of their day to come on and talk NBA for you guys. If you guys want to appreciate that or not, that's on you. You can unsubscribe if you don't want to. If you don't want to stay tuned to the content. If you do want to stay tuned to the content, subscribe. It's free to do so. Also, unsubscribe if you don't want to. It's free to do so as well. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like I said, keep it respectful as always on certain grounds, because it's not fair that I bring on my guests and they get disrespectful comments just because somebody says they don't agree with them. At the end of the day, it's all sports. We're all just talking sports. I get it, sports is emotional, but at the end of the day, we got to keep it respectful as always. But yeah, I know I'm mumbling a lot. I know I'm saying random shit, but hey, let's get started. You know what I mean? Like I said, 14 subs, 600 guys. But yeah, Augustia, I mean, you wanted to talk about obviously, shall we talk about the Celtics first, or you want to talk about other teams first? Because I think we can.
You
Where should we?
the
Where should
floor is yours. You can. Where do you want to start? Do you want to start with the Sixers? Do you want to start with the Lakers? I don't know. Where do you want to start?
I mean, so many of the series have been leveled 1-1. So
Yeah,
many teams have, even the Spurs, like they've obviously Wemby prayers to Wemby, man, because that was a really bad fall that he took. I don't know if you guys saw it. That was a really scary fall. Luckily, he's doing cardio now. Luckily, he's back to full. So I'm happy. I'm happy to see that. I'm happy he's back. I'm happy that Wemby is slowly getting over the concussion. They set 48 hours protocol before he's able to take action. So if it's under 48 hours, he's not allowed to participate. But at least he can participate in game 4 or game 5. You know what I mean? Because there will be a game 5 for sure. So Wemby will definitely participate in game 4 if he doesn't participate in game 3. So hopefully all goes well with Wemby, man. Get well soon, man, because that concussion is scary as fuck. You know what I mean? With the Spurs, the Blazers, I think the Blazers are rolling right now, man. I mean, Drew Holiday. Oh my god, bro. Like, did the second apron rule really have to hit the Celtics last season? Because Drew Holiday is just an exceptional player, man. Especially when it comes to the playoffs, this guy is on it from the moment that the tip-off is there. It's Drew Holiday. Guys, a 2-time NBA champion with 2 Eastern Conference teams, now playing in the West with the Blazers. You know, and I'm hearing some rumors. I don't know if you guys heard, but there's a slight chance, and I don't know if it's true. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Damian Lillard is on his way back. I don't know if you guys saw something, but I think Damian Lillard might just be on his way back. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if he's fit to play yet. But I saw a Blazers fan page or something that Damian Lillard might just be back very, very soon.
Did you see this before the game or after here?
Sorry, say that again.
Because there were some rumors before the game that Damian Lillard, and it went viral, that Lillard is the only one that's not fit, but is going to be fit during the series. It was quickly debunked as Lillard won't be playing anytime soon. So
I saw one of my friends is like a Blazers. He's like a Damian Lillard fan, like a huge Damian Lillard fan. Like he sent me something, but at the end of the day, if it got debunked, then I do apologize because No. Sorry, go.
Yeah, I want to clarify real quick before you apologize, because you don't need to apologize. I'm not 100% sure. It's just that even I was swayed by something. There was a post that went viral. Many people were talking about it, that you would expect to only consume reliable information. But then it seems like it was debunked, and the Blazers coach said he's not coming back anytime soon. But I hope Dame comes back, because, of course, if he comes back, Ekevin, that'd be crazy for the series.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because then that changes a lot. Because especially with Wemby coming back as well, if Dame comes back, then all of a sudden the Blazers are looking scary, and then you don't know who's gonna win game 3 all over again. You know. Though with the Sixers, you know, Joel Embiid, is he gonna come back? I don't know for sure. I mean, the Celtics do we have any injuries? We don't have any injuries. Luckily, hopefully, everyone stays fit. You know, we need everyone as fit as possible. But yeah, man. I mean, look, the Blazers are doing well. We'll get back to the Blazers Spurs game in just a moment. I do want to get to the Boston Celtics, and I know I'm biased, and I don't like to talk about. I don't like to run the show talking about my team, taking over about my team. Yeah, but the series is tied at 1-1 going to Philadelphia. Now, I've been through this before. I've seen this before, where we drop game 2 and we just go win the next 2 on the road, where it happened before and it can happen again. Hopefully it does happen this time around. And hopefully we go back to Boston leading the series. Like I said, game 2 was just a really bad game by the Celtics. We had the chance to take the lead. We literally made a defensive stop, got the ball back. We literally had the ball in our hands, and all of a sudden, you know, we made a stupid shot, and the Sixers went on a run. The Sixers went on a run, and then ended up killing the game off. You know, so I can only pin this on the players, man, because that was just poor. And I also questioned Joe Mazzulla, like, why do you not play Jordan Walsh when the guy held Tyrese Maxey to 1 for 9 when he was guarding him in game 1? In game 2, surely it'd be the same, right? Or at least similar numbers, you know? At least make him like go 3 for 12 or something, because he went off in game 2. You know, so if something's not broken, why fix it? And I'm not trying to pin this on Joe Mazzulla because it isn't his fault. We just made stupid shots down the stretch. We lived and died by the 3, and we died by the 3. Simple as. We lived and died by the 3, and we died. That's literally how I can explain it to you. I can't say it any better than this. Like, it was, or I can't say any, in any other fashion, because that's just how the game went. It was a 2-point game in the fourth quarter, and the Celtics threw it away. So it's only on the players that they decided to take a stupid shot, and then that just killed the game off. The ball should have been in my. I love Jason Tatum, and I always will. I'm not going to bash him because trust me, it's his first. This is his first few months or first month back from an Achilles injury. I'm not going to bash him at all one bit. All right, but the ball should have been in Jaylen Brown's hands. You have to leave it to the hot hand. You have to let the hot hand take control of the game. Jason Tatum was not the hot hand at the moment. However, I get it. Sometimes you just want to pull it. You just want to pull the trigger. I trust me. I get that. It's a playoff. It's playoffs. It's tension. You want to just you want to drain a big 3 to gain confidence. And I get that. But sometimes risks cannot be taken. In situations like this, all you had to do was either tie the game or take the lead, and the momentum swing would be right to you. The momentum would be right with you. Literally right there. The momentum swing would have gone to the Celtics, and we could have taken game 2. I'm not going to complain too much because it's still not over. Of course not. It's 1-1. It's still anybody's game. I think we can take game 3. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can take game 3. I'm not gonna jump to conclusions right away. Game 3 is game 3. We have to take game 3, and I would love to go back to Boston either being up or at least minimum tied. That's how I say it. Minimum. I said minimum tied, not losing when we go back to Boston. If we're up 3-1, go seal it back home in Boston. But that's the same story with the Celtics in 23-24. When the year we won the championship, we gave up game 2 series in a row. We gave it up to the Heat and the Cavs, and we ended up winning their game. We ended up winning our games on the road. We ended up winning our games on the road, and we went on to win the series in Boston back home in game 5. Right? So look, all I'm gonna say is it's all over. Panic stations. I guess Celtics fans panicking. It's not the same team as it was 2 years ago. However, same mentality, similar players. These players know what they have to do. I'm not gonna sit here and complain because why the hell should I? You know what I mean? No reason to complain. It's still early doors. If we can win game 3, that puts the pressure on the Sixers to have to win game 4. So hopefully that happens. Or hopefully we can win. Is Joel Embiid gonna come back in this series? If he's coming back, then the Sixers are gonna get a lot stronger. But then at the end of the day, I'll be even more confident with Embiid back because at least I know these players will not take it lightly. What do you, Justin? Is Embiid gonna return the series, or is he gonna be out for the rest of the series?
He's out.
For sure, he's out for the rest of the series.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough then. But like I said, I have confidence in these players. I'm gonna back them. I think we'll win game 3. And hopefully we do take game 4 as well. I think we'll win games 3 and game 4. I'm gonna say it there. Hopefully I'm right. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I am right. Justin, over to you,
man. You pretty much said everything that I was going to agree with, but I said Tuesday that I'm not worried. I'm not pissed off because I kept saying it, and I know Augusty was going to agree with me. Sixers need it more. Sixers need it more than us, so I'm not worried, not upset. Trust me, if we were down 0-2 like we were to the Knicks, then yes, I would be worried and upset. But we're not. We're tied 1-1. This is game 3 that we're going to. It's not like we're the Toronto Raptors against the Cleveland Cavaliers who are down 0-2. They should be the ones that are worried, not the Celtics.
Yeah, for sure. Rusty, any thoughts on the series so far? What did you make of obviously game 2, and what did you make of the Celtics Sixers series so far?
Yeah, look, I agree with you guys. I just think at the heart of it, of course, Edgecombe and Maxi can have their fiery nights. We expected it. In fact, we talked about this on the preview that we expect Sixers to maybe take a game. Obviously, 2 games would be too much. And I agree with you, Justin. I just don't think they have the bullets. I don't think they have the weapons. I don't think they have the arsenal to beat you guys in a 7-game series. The only way they beat you guys in a 7-game series, if you are the architect of your own downfall, if you don't play to the standards you are able to do, they will beat you because they have the fire that can absolutely cause the catastrophe of hell. That's how far they can take it. Now, in terms of the rest of the series, yeah, I agree. Just look at it man to man. Look at the players you have. I think someone that would have desperately, Ekman, you mentioned him at the beginning of the show, someone that would have 100% desperately been needed and would have helped the Celtics in that game is a Drew Holiday type of player. Someone that is a leader. He can steward the court on both ends of the floor. In my opinion, Drew Holiday, Derek White is one of the best backcourts we've ever seen in the history of the NBA. So I think something like that for the stability, for the calmness, for the maturity would have absolutely helped Celtics. So somebody needs to step up and take that role with more initiative. Someone with the Marcus Smart personality, someone with the Drew Holiday maturity. I think that's what you need at the moment. And the rest of it, look, I'm not going to talk too much. These two are the experts. Okay, can't point. These two are the experts on the show on Celtics. I haven't watched the games in full either, but that's what I think of it. Don't count the Sixers out, but I would be very surprised if they went through.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, that's all I can say. I can't really say much more. We did the whole Celtics show on that one. Me and Justin did a whole Celtics show discussing Game 2. So if you want to go check that one out, people, go check it out, please. Go check it out. Anyways, let's get back on track. I think let's go to Cleveland now. Obviously, you are a Cleveland fan, Augusti. I want to talk to you. I want to ask you about Cleveland. Obviously, playing good basketball, up 2-0 against the Raptors. I mean, you should be able to go through now, in my opinion. I think games 1 and 2 has pretty much cemented your place in the semifinals of the Eastern Conference. Over to you.
Yeah, look, I'm having a blast. I'm having a fun time. Of course, we watched the first game on stream last time, and then the second game obviously happened a few days ago. We're looking good. We're looking calm. We're looking confident. We just have too much firepower to beat them, and at the moment, we're making life hard for those wings in Toronto. Our backcourt, Harden and Mitchell, producing success on all fronts. So everyone is chiming in. Everyone is chipping in. I can't say too much against it, but at the same time, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, if you want me to pull up some stats, the fact is, our boys, both of our backcourt boys, assist wise, numbers wise, efficiency wise, lack of turnovers to assists, that ratio is healthy. Yes, there's some turnovers, but it's healthy overall. And at the end of the day, I just think the youthful potential we talk about is being transitioned into like championship execution in this series. So I'm satisfied. I'm delighted. I don't have much to complain. In terms of the Lakers, on the other hand, LeBron, man, the point guard. My goodness, LeBron, Raymond James, age 41. We know that tweet from 15 years ago, don't we? We all know the tweet I'm talking about. When LeBron turned 30 and everyone's like, thank God this fuckery won't continue for a while. That's what the tweet was. Everyone, Justin, you know the tweet I'm talking about, right? I'm sure, Ekman, you've seen the tweet before, haven't you?
As in, like, they think LeBron James is on the decline now after 30.
Do you remember 10 years ago, somebody tweeted, LeBron, thank God LeBron is 30. This fuckery won't continue for a while.
I don't remember it, but I'll go back.
It's gone viral. I'll find. So basically, this guy on Twitter says it here. It's one of the most famous tweets of all time. He says, "Thank God LeBron turned 30. Thank fuck this fuckery won't continue for a while." That's what he said here. Okay. Well, about that, year 4. I don't even know what year. I've lost count. I don't even know what year LeBron is. Year 21, is it? Year 21, LeBron James is in. He's the best player in the series against. I know Kevin Durant's had a game, but still.
Year 23.
Whatever it is, yeah, he's the point guard, and he Luke Kennard as well. By the way, kudos to Luke Kennard, because at the moment it feels like he's channeled the Holy Spirit from Luka Doncic and can shoot the 3 ball better than Luka Doncic has ever had in his whole career. The Lakers at the moment are looking so comfortable and so confident. So yeah, if you just want to know my feelings, the facts are there. My feelings are, I think both Cavs and Lakers should advance within 6 tops.
I think the Cleveland Cavaliers cannot blow it from here, surely. I mean, definitely the Lakers as well. I'm not surprised that the Lakers are up 2-0, actually, Augustia. To be frank with you, I'm not surprised. The Rockets have been ass, bro. Augustia, a Celtics team without Jaylen Brown, a Celtics team with Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser, Hugo Gonzalez. Who else? I don't even remember. Garza or Cada. Bro, we didn't even have Jaylen Brown. We didn't even have Jason Tatum. We smashed Houston, a fully fit Houston team with Şengün, Kevin Durant, and Thompson. Like, that Houston team is just it's just not it, bro. Obviously, I predicted at the start of the year Houston would make the conference finals. Completely done. No, that's it's over. Then that's not gonna happen no more. I think the Lakers' ceiling is definitely semifinals, though. I don't think they'll go further than that. I'll be honest with you, and I don't mean to obviously rain on the Lakers' parade right now because obviously they're 2-0 up, and I'm not gonna rain on the parade. I mean, they're doing well. They're playing good basketball, getting 2 good results, clutch wins, clutch performance. That can't be hated. As a Celtics fan, I can't be hated. I just can't. You know, LeBron rolling back the years, playoff LeBron. You know, he's a different gravy. So. No, but at the end of the day, like, I think Lakers should go through. But I think semifinals is the max. I think you can't. I don't think OKC will. I think you won't get past OKC. I think OKC are just too strong for the Lakers, even with LeBron and Luka back. Sorry, even with Luka and Reeves back. Excuse me. I think with them two back, I think the Lakers will still struggle because obviously they lost by 15 in the regular season. Obviously, regular season is different, but like, it's not going to be like, you know. Whereas it'll be more competitive for sure. It'll be a lot more competitive, but I think the Lakers' ceiling is semifinals for me. I think OKC should be able to go through. I mean, they're up 2 against Phoenix as well. Obviously, you heard Devin Booker complain about the referees today in the interview. I don't know if you heard his post-match press conference.
Yes.
I don't know if you heard his press conference, bro. He went in on the referees, and especially with OKC as well. He went in on James Cooper. I mean, the referee from Indiana.
James Williams. Yeah, it was a full-out autopsy.
Bro,
Crazy.
he went in, bro. He said that, bro, these referees.
Hey, yo, that's crazy. I can get anyways.
I don't care. No more. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that these players don't hold back. Jaylen Brown didn't hold back at one point. Devin Booker's not going to hold back. At the end of the day, a fine for these it goes into the referees' pockets to feed their families. You know, that's what it does. It goes to the pockets to feed their families.
Does it actually go into the referee's pocket or back to the association?
I have no idea. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe it does go to Adam Silver as well. Partially.
Yeah, because if it goes to the referee, it's fine. But if it goes to Adam Silver, why?
You know, at the end of the day, Augustia, these referees are just gonna cry about, you know, just gonna say, oh, you hurt us by saying this and that about us. Hey, give us some money. That's what they're gonna say, bro. You know what I mean? Give us some money. That's what they're gonna say just because you said some things about us. Bro, these referees, it's not even going to hurt their salary. It's literally like 2% of the salary the referees are asking for. Ain't even $1 million, bro. It's like it's not even more than 100,000. I said like 50,000 fine or something. $50,000 fine or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it depends on the offense, the crime that was committed, and it has to be unambiguous. And the incentive cannot be for the referee to make money off it or the association to, you know, set some commercial standard. It has to be like genuinely for the competitiveness of the game. That's how it has to be oriented. And big up to Fosi. So good to see you in the chat. Yeah.
But yeah, man. At the end of the day, that's just what it is. Referees don't hold themselves accountable. Who else will? They don't hold themselves accountable, bro. Who else is going to hold them accountable? You know, if people start calling it out more, then the rules will be adjusted. It's been adjusted, but it's not being used properly. You know, it's being misused every single time. They create a new rule and then they misuse it. So they can keep adjusting shit all they like. But at the end of the day, as long as these referees don't abide by the rules, then we're screwed. We're screwed, man. Because they literally came up with this flop rule, the flop technical foul. How many times are players going to get away with flops? How many times? Because I've seen it in these games. I've seen it in so many other games as well. In Lakers games especially. I'm not even going to call who out, but you know who I'm talking about. Many flops in Lakers games. Many flops. I've been with you. Sorry?
Marcus Smart, right?
Yeah, Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart as well. You know what I mean?
Smartest basketball player ever.
Yeah, man. But anyways, that's what I mean. Like, no accountability. Nobody's, talking about, changing up the rules and whatnot. But whenever they do, they do it behind our backs, and then they come up with this shit rule and they don't follow it. So it just goes back south again. It just goes back to square one, you know. So that's what I think about the OKC Suns game. To be honest with you, it's just been OKC one-way traffic, and I'm not gonna say anything anymore. I ain't gonna ask you guys. Don't worry about it. It's literally just a waste of your time talking about this game. But Lakers obviously doing. I think they should go through. Justin, what do you think about the Lakers games, man? Obviously, Lakers doing quite well right now.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I have not watched one Lakers Rockets game.
No. What do you think so far though? Lakers being up 2-0. You don't have to watch the game. Even I didn't hardly watch the games, but from what I've like, the Lakers are, they're up 2-0 right now against the Rockets. What do you got?
I hate that Augusti is right.
Do you know what?
Am I not?
I'm not even mad. I'm not even that mad, to be honest with you.
Because he said with a healthy Luka, Lakers would move on. With a healthy Kevin Durant, Rockets would move on. They don't have a healthy Kevin Durant or a healthy Luka. And how the fuck are the Lakers up 2-0 right now? Oh, that's right, LeBron.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Kevin Durant is, bro. Have you seen Kevin Durant the way he's been playing? The guy is The guy's turning the ball over like it's next to nothing. Bro, there was a chance for the Rockets to take the lead or something, and he turned the ball over.
I bet they wish they had Dylan Brooks still now, don't they?
They would be even worse. No offense. There would be no offense. There would be no offense. Şengün won't help. Şengün's even struggling. Eman Thompson's a shadow of himself. They don't have Fred. Okay, there's one player that they're missing, and it's Fred VanVleet. Because he would have been he'd have been a really good piece. No, I'm being honest.
No, it's not that. I'm laughing at the other comment. Kevin, I can't pass out of a double team Durant.
Yeah, SKFC. Make sure you guys subscribe to SKFC, people. Big up to you, my guy. Shout out to you, bro. All the way from Boston, Massachusetts. Big up to my brother every single time. But yeah, man. Kevin, I can't pass it with Durant. That's true. Double team Durant and he struggles. But then again, what is Şengün and Eman Thompson doing? What are they doing? What is Eason doing? What is fucking you name it. The Rockets players aren't stepping it up. They aren't stepping it up, and that's on them. Yes, I know KD missed game 1, but we've seen it before when Kevin Durant and this team losing game 1. What happens? They fold. Kevin Durant and the Rockets are gonna fold. Let's just be honest. If the Rockets equal the series, then it starts to get interesting. The Rockets, it's a must-win game for the Rockets in game 3. If they lose, it's over, because no team has ever come back from 3-0 in an NBA playoffs history, and it's not gonna happen this season, in my opinion. I'll say it right now. It's not gonna happen. No one's gonna come back from 3-0 to win the series. It's not gonna happen, right? So yeah, I think Kevin Durant, if he loses game 3, he's gone. I think he might even leave Houston. I'd go as far as say he'll leave Houston. That's what I think. I think he'll leave Houston. He ain't gonna stay there. Why would he stay there? What's the point? So yeah, man. But anyways, let's get to another game. Unless you guys have any more to say on the Lakers game, we can move on to another series.
No, man, I just gotta say, the holy spirit of Luka Doncic, stay channeled in Luke Kennard. Get that output, get that explosiveness, keep that level of 3-pointers. Justin, you ain't even gonna go to 6, man. Get the broomstick out. It's Lakers in 4 at this rate, but not realistic. Houston will win 1. Lakers probably close it out in 5.
I won't be surprised if Lakers in 4. Really, I really won't.
Really?
No. No. I won't be surprised. The Rockets have been playing like shit. This is the worst version of the Houston Rockets I've seen in a very long time. Like the way they play basketball. It's not that they're a bad team overall on paper, but the way they're playing, they're gonna lose in 4. The way they're playing, they can't. They're turning the ball over like every single possession. Like that's how bad it is. Bro, they were down like 18 at one point in that game against the Lakers. Yes, I know they came back and took the lead, but the Lakers took the lead back and went on another run. So if Houston can't go on a run and tie or take the lead, then what? The Lakers going to punish him. It's simple. LeBron will punish you if you don't go on a run of games against a run of scoring against. I mean, a scoring run. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Kevin, can I ask you like a very powerful, profound question?
Go on.
You said the Rockets are playing like shit. Can I correct you? Do you think they're playing like shit, or are they just shit?
I think they're
Because
playing
have we ever seen the Rockets this season? At one point, guys, have you ever thought the Rockets were the favorites to come out the West before the season started?
I did.
Both of you were blowing their trumpet, which is absolutely fine, and many people did. The architects of their team, the guns, the pieces they have, even as a coach, you thought it could work out. But I don't think at any moment this season have I said they are definitively better than X. They're definitively better than OKC. OKC started the most imperious team perhaps ever. So
it was the first game of the season that really convinced me. I was like, okay, if Rockets can be this competitive, then like, okay, fair enough. Obviously, OKC, there's no shame in losing to OKC. Let's just be honest, right? In the first game of the season, especially on ring night, right? They're gonna win that game by 1 point, by one final bucket. I think they missed a game winner or something as well, if I'm not mistaken. But listen, at the end of the day, when they beat the Celtics by a lot, I was like, okay, yeah, the Rockets are legit scary, man. The Rockets are fucking good. Like, they're actually really, really good. So, look, I think Houston just has to make some moves in the offseason. I think trading away Jalen Green might have been a bad move. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it might have been a bad move if you think about it now. Look at the way Jalen Green's playing for the Suns. He's clutch. He has that clutch gene in him. You know what I mean? Obviously, in the play tournament, you've seen how good he was for the Suns, carrying them to the playoffs with Devin Booker, right, and Dylan Brooks. How good of a trio that is in turning out to be in Phoenix, in Arizona, right? So, what I will say is though, what I will say is that Houston have a good team on paper, but basketball is not played on paper. Basketball is played on the court. So we can't. Obviously, I'm gonna say this, and feel free to disagree or agree with me right now. The Rockets are being miscoached. They have a good roster, good players, but they're being miscoached, and a lot of their players are being misused, turning the ball over, sloppy in possession. Maybe it's the tactics, overall tactics that's just not working. Maybe it's the system, and the chemistry of these players are not working on the court. Maybe there's no link up between Kevin Durant and Şengün, or Kevin Durant and Amen Thompson, or one of these two. Because we saw Şengün and Amen Thompson link up last season. It worked out pretty fine. It worked out quite well. But is the difference between Kevin Durant and these other two players? Whereas they're missing Fred VanVleet as well. Because we can talk about Fred VanVleet. He's not a miss. He's a miss because he's a good shooter. You add his scoring to the Rockets, all of a sudden they're looking a lot better. Right? They're looking a lot better. They're looking like a team that can really make a deep run. But then again, you have to rely on what you've got. You can only control what you have. And if you can't control that, then you're screwed. So Ime Udoka is also miscoaching this team. The Rockets players are being misused. KD needs to really get going. Otherwise, it's GG's. Good night. They ain't winning a single game. I'd even say Lakers in 4. I'm really, for real. I'm not even joking. I'd go Lakers in 4. The way things are going right now. But if Houston can step things up and win Game 3, then maybe Game 4 might get interesting in Houston, because then that's their home game. That's their must-win home game, right? Home court advantage, like home court protection. Like, you have to protect home court and protect the parquet. This is their chance to do it now. If they don't do it now, it's good night. God bless. That's all I say. I'll go as far as say that. So that's what I think about Houston and the Lakers. I think the Lakers will go through, but I think it'll be like 6 games. Maybe you're right. I'll be realistic and say 6 games. I think the Rockets will win 2 games at home. I think it'll be 2-2, but the Lakers will win Game 3 and Game 5 and Game 6. I think the Lakers will win that. But if Reed can come back, yeah, Lakers in 5. if Reeves comes back in like the game 3 or game 4, Lakers in 5. Because then Reeves adds a lot more to the Lakers. Well, depending on how he comes back and how fit he'll be when he comes back, right? So that depends
Oh,
on
I don't want to interrupt you. I absolutely believe, and I have to go. I'll be back in about 3 minutes. I absolutely do believe that if Austin Reeves was fit and Houston Rockets were fully fit, the Lakers would win 100%. But you're right,
Yeah.
Ekavin. I mean, according apparently this is true. They're averaging north of 20 turnovers per game, which is just never going to win you a championship, let alone a playoff series. And then Luke Kennard, his effective field goal percentage, just like your true shooting percentage, is like an NBA would. I don't know how you would compare it in football,
solid
but
trade. Solid trade.
it's 95.5%. Apparently, I don't even. It sounds so unbelievable, but that's what
I'll
it is.
say-
Apparently,
I'll say 80%. I'm not going to say
Look,
95%.
I'm reading this directly online, so. But
Wait, what do you mean? Chance probability to go through, or you mean probability to?
effective field goal percentage.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought you meant probability to go through. I mean, like.
Oh
I'd
no.
say-
I agree with you. So, but to put it bluntly, Ekman, I totally agree with you. I just think the fact of the matter is the Los Angeles Lakers are a far better team than the Houston Rockets by every single metric. They're also better coached, as you said, which is surprising. Their superstar LeBron James is the best player on the floor by some distance. He's the point guard. The role players like Marcus Smart and Luke Kennard, offensive demons, defensive dogs. That's what it is. The Lakers, in my opinion, will win this series. Ekman, I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay.
Yeah, no worries. As I was gonna say, like, I just think the Lakers should go through this one. I don't think it should be much of an issue for the Lakers. Back to the Spurs Blazers game for a minute. Obviously, Wemby out with a concussion for a bit. Hopefully, he can come back very, very soon. But then again, I just think, look, we're expecting the Blazers to, like, do we think the Blazers will go through? I personally don't think so. I personally don't think the Blazers are going to go through. I think the Blazers will lose game 3 and game 4. I think that's where the Spurs should say, all right, fuck it. You had us at our home. We're going to go back and take 2 games from you guys. Because the Spurs without Wemby this season are still a scary team. Let's not get it twisted. Like, yes, I know the Blazers are missing Dame, but Dame is not played a single game of the season, right? He's injured with an Achilles injury. So depending on how the Blazers match up and how they play it in game 3, I don't see anything past the Spurs win. I think the Spurs will win game 3. I think the Spurs will take game 4 as well. I think they'll go back home and seal it in 5 or maybe 6 games, depending on Wemby's fitness, Wemby's concussion, to see how things get better for him. Justin, what do you make of the Spurs being the Spurs going into Portland 1-1, bro? What do you make of it? Obviously, you have to watch the game, but just tell me what you think of the series itself.
Yeah, I'm not worried if I'm a Spurs fan, because Wemby is traveling with the team, so he's okay.
Apparently, they said he resumed cardio like today, so I think he should be okay. Because they have to have 48 hours of.
He'll miss game 3, but he'll probably play game 4.
So you think the Spurs will win game 3?
Yeah.
I think they'll win game 3 as well. I think Fox will have to take over. I think Stephon Castle, Julian Champagny will have to take over, and a lot of their role players will take over as well. You know what I mean?
Including the new 6th man of the year.
Who's that again? Sorry.
Keldon Johnson.
Right. Yes. And speaking of Johnson, Mitch Johnson needs to get it right as well next game because he got it wrong this last game. He got it wrong, and the Blazers ended up taking the series.
And while we're on awards, Victor Wembanyama won Defensive Player of the Year, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander won Clutch Player of the Year.
Yes, and Derek White won Sportsmanship Award of the Year. Big up to Derek White, man. Big up to him. What do you make of what's so funny?
When we get to the Knicks.
Oh no! I'm not gonna. I can't laugh, man. Because we dropped it as well, bro. Let's be honest.
But they blew a 12-point lead at home, and they made CJ McCollum look like the demon.
Sorry to cut you off. We blew a 13-point lead.
Okay, but
We're in no positions to laugh, bro. I'll be honest with you. We're in no position to laugh right now.
God. I'm sorry, I can't.
But yeah, I mean, obviously continue about the Blazers and the Spurs. Like, what do you expect from this game? What do you expect from the rest of the series?
I think Spurs will win. Yeah, that's it. I think they'll win. They won't have Wemby, but I think they'll win.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. What do you make of? Obviously, do you think the Lakers are going to go through against the Rockets, or do you think the Rockets will go through still?
I'm still picking the Rockets. I don't care. I'm still picking the Rockets. I don't want to pick the Lakers.
We haven't spoken on two series yet. We spoke on the. We haven't spoken the Nuggets one. Sorry, we haven't spoken the Nuggets Timberwolves game. I actually watched that game. It was nuts. It was nuts, bro. What an ending to the game. Like, it was such a wild ending. Like, but that just that game itself was insane. But I guess I'll ask you your thoughts on the Spurs versus Blazers first. What do you make of the series so far? What do you expect from the rest of the series? Rest of the game 3, game 4. Obviously, Wemby coming back soon. Resuming protocols. Depends how the other Spurs players take over. Obviously, Wemby on Depoy is well confirmed. But what do you make of the rest of the series? What do you make of it so far?
Yeah, look, I totally agree with you, Justin. Everything you said about Wemby coming back, I could think the same thing as well. I just don't see any problem for the Spurs. I think matchup to matchup, as we talked about in the regular season without Wemby, Spurs beat the Blazers in their season head to head. So I think yes, even though the Blazers won the last game, even though Denny Avida, Drew Holiday are remarkable players, both who can erupt. Drew Holiday, especially on that defensive end in terms of being impenetrable, Denny Avida in terms of being explosive. They both absolutely and definitely have that potential. However, I just think the Spurs have too many guns. We talked about it time and time and time again. They have 8 players who average nearly double digits in the regular season. That is an all-time high for an NBA team. And Wemby's coming back soon. Congratulations on his DPOY. Unanimous, the first ever DPOY, which at first you'd be like, hang on a minute, Hakeem, considered the best defensive player of all time. Did he not get a unanimous one? But then you think about the centers in that decade, but then also you juxtapose it with Wemby's numbers. That man, Victor Wembanyama, guys, his defensive impact is second to none. He is going to go down, if he stays healthy, as the greatest defensive player in NBA history. And I think that's just a start. I mean, 10 years ahead with the archetype of the man is. I just want to speak really quickly on Wembanyama. That man, under pressure, he seems very competent. He also seems super, again, defensively, he's unstoppable. Offensively, how do you even guard the guy? He can shoot from 3 as well. Wembanyama's biggest hurdle in terms of becoming an NBA all-time great, not just all-time great, the greatest of all time, is himself. Because if he can stay fit, not many players in NBA history that could stop him. But yeah, apart from that, coming back to the series, I think Spurs will win. Spurs will win in 6 or 5.
Okay, fair enough. I think we'll go to the. I guess we'll go to the Nuggets Timberwolves game now, because I think that's the best game so far. I think that game 2 ending for that game was just insane. Like, just obviously we still haven't spoken on the Detroit Pistons versus Orlando Magic. We've spoken on the Knicks Hawks. Yeah, we'll get to that in just a moment. I need to get to this Nuggets Wolves game though. I think the Nuggets blew it, but I think Jokic completely sold in the fourth quarter. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't like to shit on Jokic. He's a really good player, but he sold in the fourth quarter. He didn't make enough shots. He missed layups. He obviously even Jamal Murray missed shots. the Wolves clutched up. I mean, and they took the lead, and made. And I guess they just, like I said, they just took over. It was a really good ending. Obviously, their players were on it. They wanted it more, as Justin would say for the Sixers in Game 2. I'd say for the Wolves, they wanted that one more as well. So credit to the Wolves. Is a really good ending, really good win for them. Obviously, going back to Minnesota will definitely be tougher for Denver, but I think Denver should still be able to go through. I'm still backing Denver in Games 3. In Games 3 and Games 4, I still think they can win, because Denver are one of those teams that they'll give up a game, they'll give up a stupid game, but then they'll go and kill it the next two. They'll go and kill it the next few games, because Jokic, if he could turn up in the fourth quarter, if he was clutch, then the Nuggets would be 2-0 up. The Nuggets would have been 2-0 up easily. But I think the Nuggets, can't even talk. The Nuggets blew this one. The Nuggets just blew this game. They weren't good enough in the fourth quarter, and the Wolves did what they have to do. Ant-Man, and obviously they have players like Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert, one of the best defensive players out there. So credit to the Timberwolves, but the Nuggets need to do a lot better, man. They need to do a lot better. They were not clutch enough, and then they blew it. Jokic blew it. He missed layups and whatnot. But yeah, man. Augusta, I'll go over to you now. What do you make of this series so far, man? Nuggets, Wolves.
Yeah, as I said when I opened, and I agree with you. The close of Game 2 was absolutely entertaining. Obviously, the Timberwolves overturning an 18-point deficit, was it, to win that game? Big choke from the Denver Nuggets. They have, and according to many Denver fans as well, the referees were also quite favorable towards them, and they still, in Arsenal fashion, let that lead slip very easily. So that's what the Denver Nuggets did. And then, secondly, in terms of the rest of the
Good plug
series,
for the Premier League show, bro. Good plug for the Prem show. It's going to happen in just a moment, people. Happening in just a moment. That Prem show, yeah. Stay tuned to that. Go on.
absolutely
Sorry.
keep plugging it. And then but unlike Arsenal, the Denver Nuggets, Ekman, you pointed out, they have the best player in
Both
basketball.
owned by the Cronkies. Both owned by the Cronkies. Point.
There you go. Couldn't be a more parallel. Except for the fact that they sacked their head coach, and despite winning them a championship, and also they have the best player in basketball and a number 2 that is a winner as well. That's the problem for the Timberwolves, and that's the problem for Arsenal, because the Denver Nuggets are champions. They'll be fine. But you're right. That clutch gene, it's surprising, Ekman. You said they're not clutch, right? And based on that series, based on the game,
No, they Jokic missed a lot of layups. He blew it. He sold in the fourth quarter. Jokic.
yeah. So I agree with you in terms of clutchness, though. First quarter, fine. In the NBA, the most clutch team this season was the Denver Nuggets by some distance. Also, the end of the season, I think, on a rampant 12-game winning streak, it was something along those lines. So the Denver Nuggets were in fine form. They completely capitulated. And I think this series could go the distance. It's like Justin said. The NBA wants there to be one 7-game series. It might just be this one, genuinely. I'm not calling it scripted. I'm just saying it is. That's just how the NBA works. That's how the universe works. So, yeah, I think that at the end of the day, that the Denver Nuggets, Minnesota Timberwolves, look, if you install confidence in the Timberwolves, they're like the Memphis Grizzlies' final boss. They're not immature. They're not childish. They can actually win, and they want to win. They just don't have that championship credibility as the other contenders, but they have the willingness. They have the appetite. And if you open the door, Anthony Edwards will burn it down. So you got to be careful, Denver. But yeah, I think if we're just strictly talking quality and ability, Denver are better than Minnesota. They have more pieces. They have the better superstars. But don't discount Anthony Edwards and co.
There you go, Justin. You want to add to that?
Nope. I'm gonna let Augusta have all of that.
What do you think of the series, though? Like, obviously, what are your thoughts on the rest of it?
Yeah, I don't got much to say about it, except I think Anthony Edwards really did want this more. Because I still think Jokic wins in 6 or 7.
Okay, that's fair. Over to you, Justin, on the Magic Pistons.
Oh boy. Agaven, correct me if I'm wrong. This is the first Pistons home playoffs win since 2008.
I don't remember exactly when, but sure. I'll pretend like I knew. No offense to anyone out there. I'll just pretend like I knew that.
No, that's it. That's the actual stat. The Pistons,
Oh,
until last night, have not won a home playoff game since 2008.
That's crazy.
And who was that against?
Was it the Celtics? I don't remember.
It was the Boston Celtics. That was their final home playoff win. And ever since then, they have not won a home playoff game until last night. So it's been hold on.
18 years.
Yeah, 18 years since the last home playoff win. Which is crazy enough to me.
But what do you make of the series so far, like in general? Like obviously you talked about Detroit losing in game 1 to Orlando.
Oh, it's still Pistons in 5.
You think so? Pistons in 5 still?
Yeah, Magic done.
Does it not set up like a Magic one home win and then
No.
Pistons?
Nope.
You don't think so?
Nope.
Okay. Augustia, what do you make of the series, man? Magic Pistons. Obviously, the Pistons, like I said, Justin's stat. Obviously, he mentioned 2008. So it was the last time the Pistons won in a playoff series or a playoff game. Excuse me. What do you make of the rest of the? What do you make of the series so far, man? Pistons Magic.
The number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference.
Yes.
That series. Yeah, I agree with. I missed some of it, but I do think the Pistons will eventually win. Of course, we've talked about it throughout the shows. Ekevin, you discussed Jamal Mosley.
18 years since the Pistons last won a home game in the playoffs. By the way, just saying.
Which is crazy. But as we talked about today, we talked about Jamal Mosley. You said that he needs to be axed here, Ekevin. He needs to be relieved of his role. With the year that the Magic have been very underwhelming, given the talent. I think we all say the Magic would finish above the Pistons in the regular season. I'm pretty sure we all did.
Justin said Magic top 6 or top 4. I remember what he said.
Ekevin, we said top 3, didn't we? We were very high on that.
I don't.
We were very high on that. That's the one prediction on the whole, hands up.
I said Celtics 4th, so I can't say top.
No, you and Justin didn't have the Celtics that high in our preseason show either.
I said 4th or 5th.
I think I was the highest on the Celtics among all 3 of us. I can only remember that one detail.
I said top 4 for the Celtics. I said 4th.
Whatever it is, irrelevant and independent from it is. I just think that this series, the Pistons versus the Magic. Look, Cade Cunningham's coming back from a lung injury, which is obviously devastating and awful. And thankfully, he's doing much better. The Pistons just have too much going on. Their nitty-gritty, fast pace, their tempo. The Magic have to have an outstanding night. They have to play to what we thought they would to win this series. So do they have the pieces? Absolutely. I can't say I've watched a single game, but merely looking at it man for man, player for player, stride for stride, you just think JB Bickerstaff's boys, Cade Cunningham, just have far more in the tank. And the fact that, again, they are defensive dogs as well. They can hold teams down to low-scoring games, and they can explode themselves. That's the X factor. Detroit Pistons are so good defensively, whereas other teams like the Lakers have to outscore you to win. That's what makes them a tier team at the bare minimum in the East. So yeah. I think Pistons will win in 5 or 6, and it's good that they got the rebound game. You'd rather lose game 1 and win game 2 than the other way around, because momentum's a drug, especially going into the opposing home court. So, yeah.
And final series before we get to the predictions for the game 3 and game 4. Full predictions for game 3 and game 4. Justin, I know you wanted to start with the New York Knicks.
Man, doesn't it feel good to see CJ McCollum become Trae Young 2.0? I'm sorry. I know we can't laugh. Well, Agavan can't laugh because we blew a 13 point.
I refuse to because
I know he refuses to, but I'm gonna laugh.
Go on.
because that next game on Peacock was good. It was good to start for the New York Knicks, and then CJ McCollum comes right into the Garden. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah,
That's it.
the Hawks are gonna get their ass kicked tonight by Jalen Brunson
At home.
in Atlanta. Yes.
Fair. Augusta, over to you.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's hilarious. CJ McCollum, man, is erupting. And after all that excitement the Knicks had, boom, what's happening? It seems like the Atlanta PTSD again. Look, it's a big game. It's a big game for New York. It's a big game for Boston. You both are in a similar situation. You both are undoubtedly the superior team. You have the better pieces. We talked about the Knicks wings. We talked about their guys like Josh Hart, OG Anunoby. They should be able to counter the big guns like Jalen Johnson, at least minimize the impact. But it's not happening. And look, it's on New York serve. It's also on Boston serve. You both are parallels. And Justin, sorry, did you want to cut in?
Oh no, I just wanted to add one more thing.
Yeah,
Akevin and Augustia, listen to this. Game 2 of the Knicks Hawks series was on Peacock, right? Game 2 of the Celtics and Sixers was on Peacock. So the number 3 and the number 2 seeds both blew a deficit, a 13 to 12 point deficit on Peacock.
Don't forget the Spurs.
Oh yeah, and the Spurs.
Yep. So
and here's the thing. Games 3 of Knicks and Hawks and Celtics and Sixers. Akevin, what service is that on?
NBC.
It's on Prime tonight. Prime tomorrow night. The Celtics have the Celtics last win on Prime. I want to say it was against. I don't know who it was against, but the Knicks last win on Prime was against the Boston Celtics.
And I think it was the Lakers that we beat on Prime, wasn't it?
I don't know, but I do know that
no. We beat the Sixers at the start of the year. Yes, it was on Prime as well. We beat the Sixers at the start of the year on Prime. But then obviously we already beat Philadelphia on Prime, so hopefully that continues. Hopefully that happens again.
Yeah. So I will say this, I do hope that the Knicks do win on Prime, and I do hope that the Celtics win on Prime tomorrow, because Akevin, if they do not, and I'm speaking this as an NBA fan and as a Celtics fan, you can start to hit that panic button right now. Because the Sixers and the Hawks will do everything that they can to meet each other in the second round.
Yeah. I hear you.
But sorry, Garcia, back to you, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you guys. And it will be a fun series. We will see what happens with the Knicks and the Hawks for sure. I got nothing more to add on that.
I'm not surprised in this game, to be honest, with the Hawks winning. I'm not surprised. I mean, the Hawks have gotten the Knicks' number in many occasions already, haven't they? Even in the NBA Cup, even in the playoffs in 2021. You know, so I'm not surprised that the Hawks have made it. The Hawks are doing what they're doing right now. Obviously, with the newer team, Jalen Johnson, they obviously have Zachary Reese-Shea, they have Dyson Daniels, you know, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. You know, they have a good core of players right there. I mean, like I said, the Hawks are a good side. CJ McCollum popped off, and he helped the Hawks beat the Knicks in Madison Square Garden. So, look, it's a similar case for the Celtics as well. However, I think both teams will win Game 3. I think the Knicks will win Game 3. I think the Knicks will be able to go through. I don't think the Knicks fans should panic as well. Knicks fans should be okay. So us fans should be okay as well. But yeah, I didn't really watch much of the game. I saw the ending. Wild ending, by the way. The Knicks blew a 12-point lead in the fourth quarter, and the Hawks just came back and they took their buckets. So they took their chances and they ended up coming back to win the game. Clutching up, Brunson missing a few shots in the clutch, but he's still a clutch player, so we can't discount Brunson in the clutch. But yeah, anyways, I think let's get to predictions, guys. Unless you guys are ready to,
Nope, we're good.
Before we get to predictions, guys, you already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. Please make sure you guys leave a like as well. Subscribe to Justin's channel. The link's pinned in the chat. We're 14 subs to 600. Fucking hell, I can't even talk today. 14 subs to 600. 1,000 subs before the World Cup is needed, people. Come on, guys. You know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. Like, check. If you're new around here, please do subscribe. You're watching. If you haven't subscribed, you haven't done so already, please do subscribe. It'll be great for the channel, be great for the content and everything like that whatsoever. Anyways, guys, let's get to predictions. Augusti, are you there?
Sir, I am back. I'm 100%
All right,
back.
Let's get to predictions then. Only for games 5. Sorry, games 3 and 4. We'll leave game 5 out for sure for now. Yeah, we'll come back to game 5 very, very soon. All right, Hawks Knicks. I got the Knicks winning this one.
On the road in Atlanta,
Yes.
I think they split one apiece.
No, this is game 3.
I think Atlanta take it.
Raptors, Cavs. I got the
Cavs.
Raptors. I got the Raptors on this one just for this game. Then the next game, I think the Cavs will win.
Yeah.
Justin.
So I got Knicks tonight, and I got Cavs tonight. I don't see the Raptors winning game 3. If the Raptors do win it, it's game 4.
Okay. Timberwolves, Nuggets. I got Timberwolves winning this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got Timberwolves winning this one.
See, when Jokic loses a game, he always comes back. So I got Jokic.
That's true, Yeah, I
Yeah.
got Denver.
Look, it's a difficult game because if you look at how it panned out, there was no right for the Minnesota Timberwolves to win the last game. It should have been the Nuggets closing it out and a blowout. And with the Nuggets form, we're gonna see what happens. It depends how deadly of a drug is the momentum the Timberwolves have. I don't think it's deadly enough. I think Nuggets will win this game.
So you all say Nuggets?
Correct.
Yep.
Sixers, Celtics. I got Celtics. Game 3.
You better hope, because if not, I can tell that you're gonna be pissed on the stream tomorrow night.
We'll see.
But yeah, I got Celtics unless Augusti is gonna say something different because he's wearing the green. But
Guys, I'm gonna change my clothes. I'll be back in a second. I'm playing. I do want to be contrarian. I want to be different, but I do think the Celtics win this game. Yes.
Rockets, Lakers. I got. This is a must-win for Houston more than the Lakers, in my opinion. So maybe the Rockets will take this one. But then again, the Lakers are on good form right now.
I'm still going Rockets on this. I'll go Rockets until they get eliminated.
Yeah, I think this is a must-win for the Rockets, so I'll go Rockets on this one. Just for this one. I think maybe next game. Okay, if the Lakers go 3-0 up, I think they'll sweep 4. So yeah, it all depends on this game. Whoever wins this game will win the series in 4. Sorry. My mistake. I said whoever wins this series, whoever wins this game, might just pull something off. Like I said, if the Lakers win this game, they'll go and win the series comfortably in 4 or 5. If the Rockets win this one, it might get interesting and go to 6 games or something. So I'm gonna go Rockets for this one. You guys say, Justin, you saying Rockets? I guess you saying Lakers.
I'm saying the Lakers. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Portland, San Antonio. I got the Blazers winning this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Depends on when Wemby plays. If he doesn't, then I'm gonna go Spurs.
Like I told you, Given Wemby is probably going to be out tomorrow, but he'll be back Sunday for Game 4.
Actually, I'll go Spurs.
Wemby's not playing tomorrow, like Justin said, and I think the Spurs are still going to win.
Yeah.
Magic, Pistons. I'm gonna go Pistons.
Yeah. Magic only win was Sunday, so that's done.
We got this.
Pistons, yeah. Cool. Suns, OKC. I'm gonna go OKC to win this one comfortably.
Yeah.
So the Suns are gone. I'll be honest with you. They're out of the playoffs. I hope the Suns go through. I like the Suns.
Brother, guys, I'm going OKC in 3. Suns aren't winning a game.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Same. OKC. All right, Hawks Knicks.
Game 4.
I got Knicks again.
Yeah. Ooh. Actually, you know what? Give me the Hawks in this one.
I got Knicks.
I think this is gonna go 6. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm with Justin. I think this might even go 7, but I think in this next 2-game stand, it will be a split. It will end heading into Game 5 in the MSG. It'll be 2-2. That's what I think will happen.
Timberwolves Nuggets.
I also think it'll be a split. I think heading into back to Denver, it'll be 2-all. It'll be Desmond.
Yeah, I agree with Gusty on this one.
Okay. Raptors Cavs. I got the Cavs.
Now this is where the Raptors get the win. Sorry, Gusty.
Fair. No, I'm just preparing the broomstick. I'm gonna get it out. I'm gonna keep it out, and I'm gonna use it. Don't worry. Game 4, I'm gonna use the broomstick. If I have a broomstick at home, it's coming to AN Sports. You guys are gonna see it. Don't worry.
I guess you saying Cavs? This one?
Cavs in 4. Yeah, Cavs in 4.
Blazers Spurs. I got the Spurs.
Wemby returns. Yeah, Spurs win.
Spurs win. You guys agree Spurs win?
I just have a funky feeling that the Blazers might do it in Game 4 and split the series, but no, I'm not gonna let the funkiness win. The facts are Spurs are just way better. Spurs will win Game 4.
Sixers Celtics. I'm backing the Celtics to win.
Augusta, why don't you go first on this one?
Nah, you're a Celtics fan. You go first. You're a Celtics fan.
We can save the best for last. The Celtics fan. You both are the most important for these predictions. So, look, before the series, I said the Celtics would win in 5 games at best. I was even touting Celtics in 4. I'm going to go Philadelphia to win Game 4. I think they split coming into the TD Garden. I think there is a sense of vulnerability. There is a sense of nervousness. And I do see another hot shot game for Maxey and Edgecombe. So I'm going to say 2-2 heading back to the TD Garden.
Celtics in 6. I think this is gonna come back to TD Garden tied 2-2.
Okay, fair enough. Rockets Lakers.
I'm gonna go Rockets to tie this up, going back to Los Angeles.
Same. Yeah, I think it's a must-win for the Rockets. I think they'll win. Actually, no. Lakers to win this one. Screw it.
So you think the Lakers are gonna go back to LA 3-1?
Yeah.
I'm saying 2-2.
Bro, Lakers are going through. If they choke it,
I understand, but I'm giving this to the Rockets for both games because it's back in Houston.
Yeah.
All right, I guess you're the tiebreaker on this one.
Look, the tiebreaker is I think we go back to LA Game 5 3-1. I can't tell you which way it is, but if I had the Lakers winning Game 3, Houston win Game 4. But I think it's going to be 4-1 Lakers close out at the Staples Center. Yes, and I said the Staples Center.
Yeah, don't listen to those guys. Don't listen to those guys that call it the Crypto.com arena. Like, what? Who the fuck cares?
Bro, it's Kobe's home, man. We're calling it Crypto.com arena. That shit.
Illegitimate name.
Yeah, bro. I'm calling it Staples. You know what I'm saying? All right. Anyways, so Augusty and I are saying Lakers. I got Justin saying Rockets, isn't it?
Until the Rockets are down 0-3 or 1-3, then I'm still picking it.
It's just Game 4.
Tifosi, when we say going back in an NBA series, there are 7 games. and there's a top seed, and the higher seed and the lower seed they face off. The higher seed has 4 games at home. The lower seed has 3 games at home. So when you go back, we just mean going back to home court for that team.
Yeah.
But very good question. Yeah.
Cool. So, two Lakers, one Rockets. Okay. Cool. Magic Pistons. Pistons got this one.
Pistons in 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, Detroit taking them back to Hogwarts. He'll be Pistons by
Suns, Thunder sweep, Thunder in 4. Maybe just maybe the Phoenix might get one. Suns might get one game.
I'm saying Thunder in 5. This is the game that the Suns win.
This might be the game the Thunder. Yeah, this might be the game the Thunder throw away. Honestly, just to give the Suns a bit of a lifeline. But at the end of the day, I think Thunder. I got Thunder in 4 personally.
I got Thunder in 4 as well, my guys. So
Yep, he answered that one already.
Damn, I'm the only one that picks Thunder in 5. Damn. Okay.
All right, that's it for the predictions for now. We'll come back for Game 5, and then if there's any Game 6s or Game 7s later down the line, we'll come back for that. That's it for the NBA show, guys. Been a good talk, been a good discussion. We're going to wrap it up here. People, like I said already, if you haven't done so already, subscribe. 14 subs to 600. We're getting ever so closer. For the World Cup 1K. That's the goal. Subscribe to Justin's channel. The link's in the chat, people. Make sure you guys go follow Forever Boston Sports if you are a Boston sports fan. Make sure you guys, tune in for the Premier League show. That'll start in just a moment. I want to end the live. I'm going straight to the Premier League show, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that real quick. Just to recap Game Week 33. Yes, it is Game Week 33, not Game Week 34, as somebody in our group chat was saying. It was Game Week 33. We're going to commence all Game Week 33. We're going to preview Game Week 34, FA Cup semifinals, and we're going to talk about everything else in the Premier League. Big up Augustia, big up to you. Thank you for joining, bro. And I'll definitely see you for the F1 show very soon and for the next NBA show. Big up to you, man. Thank you for joining.
always
Justin,
my pleasure. Big up to chat.
Big up Justin as well. Like I said, follow his channel, people. Go follow his channel. Links in the chat. Big up to you, Tifosi. Big up to you, my brother. Every single time, bro. Hope you're doing good. Hope your family's doing okay. I hope you're blessed. But yeah, guys, see you in just a moment. Like I said, like, share, subscribe. Road to 600 and then road to 1K. Love in a bit. See you in a few minutes, people. Take care.
Deuces.
Go Celtics. Peace.
Lakers in 4-5. Cavs in 4.
Wrong button. You heard him. Celtics in 5, hopefully. Peace. Go Celtics.